MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to Petco Park in San Diego. Tonight, the finale of this 4-game set between the LA Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. San Diego find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Dinelson Lamet, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
You know, Matt, I was really impressed with him in his last outing. He pitched into the 8th inning but got a no decision. It was a really good performance, and if he keeps pitching like that, he's going to start piling up some wins.
Digging in, Breivik Valera, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch coming, here it is. And underway downtown tonight as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Guys, the Swingin' Friars, as they take the field here tonight, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Grounded up the first baseline. Hosmer has it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Next for the Dodgers, Yasiel Puig. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Batting third, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Stepping in, Corey Seager. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Little flare out to left. Myers is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. Dodgers scoreless, Padres coming to bat. It's the battle for Southern California bragging rights, and it's on the show. Kenta Maeda, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Stepping up to the plate, Manuel Margot. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Dan D-Row, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, it's not an easy thing to do to get a sweep on the road. And hey, D-Row, a 4-game sweep on a roadie, that's doubly tough to do.
Dan, that might happen once a year. Are you kidding me? To come into someone else's house and to steal 4 straight games? You imagine what that plane flight's going to be like if they steal this one?
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Time now to check the hometown Padres lineup card in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I expect to see a big performance out of Chase Headley. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Now in the box, Tony Kemp. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Puig is going to get there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
First baseman, Eric Hosmer.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Missed with a breaking ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. Ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there. And even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. On the move is Kemp. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Padres down in order. Still no score. Next up for Los Angeles, Cody Bellinger. He's a long ball threat, of course, currently number 4 in the National League home run race. First delivery to him on the way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Sliders in for a strike.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on D. And guys, in this one today, we get to watch Gold Glover at first base. Watch the way he manipulates the bag with his footwork. Watch the way he bails his teammates out with picking balls out of the dirt. Can't stress this guy's importance enough.
Now at the plate, Rhys Hoskins. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or 2 in this one could put him up over the top. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So here's Matt Kemp now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A bouncer to the left side, backhanded. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Will Myers. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category.
Will Myers.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's take a look at Yasiel Puig, a lightning rod in our sport, but he can play some D, covers a lot of territory out there, and do not come around third base and send this guy home. He has one of the best arms in the game.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First offering on its way. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0. Dickerson, a California-born ball player, is usually found in left, but in this one he's manning the other corner outfield spot in right. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. And this is taken in for the second out.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Chase Headley.
Here's Chase Headley, and he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And a breaking ball stays outside. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Puig, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. We'll move to the third with no score. In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
The 1-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Myers is under it. He's got it 1 away. So with 1 away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Kyle Farmer, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
The Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. And you see it there on your screen. Strikeout number 100 for him on the year, and that ain't bad. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Kenta Maeda. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. Missed with a slider. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Third inning, no score to this point. Down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Digging in now for San Diego, Austin Hedges. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here comes the first pitch. This is line to left. And the Friars are into the hit column.
Hey guys, he's got to be shaking his head right there on the mound. He executed everything he wanted to in his game plan right there. Breaking ball below the zone, and he's able to dig that out for a base hit. He has to be frustrated right now.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Freddie Galvis. And perhaps not surprisingly, you can see he's a much better hitter away from Petco Park than here at home. First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda, he's had some success, 5 for 11. He also has 1 home run. Has a look, now the pitch. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Stepping in now, Dinelson Lamet, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Manuel Margot.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is skied into short left center. Hoskins waits on it, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for San Diego. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in the switch hitter, Breivik Valera. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First offering on its way. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left, strike 1.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in a wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Striding in once again, Yasiel Puig. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set, and the pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Valera On at first, nobody out. Popped him up. Lamet has a play. Makes the play, 1 away. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Padres' Road to the Show report. 2 players that this organization has to be happy about right now. Here's Corey Seager. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Runners on first with 1 down. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Cody Bellinger is on deck. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. From the stretch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. 1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. It's down for extra bases, and the Dodgers have their first hit of the game. And the second run will score as well.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
Into the box now, Matt Kemp. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback. Now the 1-0.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. And there's ball 2 now.
2-1.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Padres nothing. Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Kemp, a previous member of the Houston Astros. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tough, staying inside the ball, and not trying to do too much.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. And a neck-high fastball that time.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
The 1-2 pitch. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Hard hit to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
The left fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
Digging in to try it again, Will Myers. First time up, he went down looking. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Hoskins going back on it at the track, the wall, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run home run off the bat of Will Myers. 32 now for the season, and the Padres have come back to tie this one at 2 apiece.
This is a perfect example of the total concentration it takes to be a pitcher at this level. He was on cruise control, hitting his spots, preserving a 2-run lead, and then boom! He misses his location, and the game is tied. Back to square one.
Now batting,
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a fourth.
The 1-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Puig's got a read on it. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Chase Headley.
Here's Chase Headley. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ball game for the Padres. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Puig onto the party porch and gone. Chase Headley with a solo shot. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Padres move in front now 3-2.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Standing in now, Austin Hedges. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Kemp retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We played 4 full. The Padres lead it 3-2. Ready for another chance? Chase Utley flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Next up will be Kyle Farmer, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. high pop-up. Lamet take charge himself out there, and there's 2 down.
The batter, pitcher.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Kenta Maeda. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. 2 runs on just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Hit on the ground to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They trail 3-2. Coming to the plate now, Freddie Galvis. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off. Sent on the ground out to second. Utley gets to it, and quickly there's 1 down to lead off the frame.
Now batter, pitcher, Dinelson Lamet.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dinelson Lamet. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Heading out towards shallow right. Puig's got a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Center fielder number 7, Manuel Margot.
The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go. Manuel Margot 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Way out in front.
No balls, 1 strike.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Padres down in order, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Breivik Valera will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Missed with a slider. Valera manning the hot corner down at third in today's game, although he's primarily considered a second baseman.
You know, this is an interesting one. I'd be interested in 2 things here. A, is he still using the glove that he uses at second base? And B, does he have enough arm strength to go over to third base? Because until you go backhand on that left side of the infield and turn and burn and throw to first, you have no idea the difference in arm strength that it takes to man that position as opposed to second.
3-1 to him now. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
In now is Yasiel Puig, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. No hits to this point. A 1-1 count to Puig. 3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. Lifted down the line in left. Myers is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Dodgers, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now as the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They're down 3-2. Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Second baseman, Tony Kemp.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. 2-1 pitch is that circle change swung on and missed. 2-2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
Hard hit ball to second. And there's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
Will Myers will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drives it out to deep right center field. Back goes Puig to the track. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here off the bat of Will Myers. His second home run of the game, and it's given the Padres a 4-2 lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
In now, Alex Dickerson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 home is taken, strike one. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The 1-1 home. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Back up the middle. Seager over to his left. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back at Petco Park in just a moment. Back here at Petco Park, Padres out in front in this one as we come to our game summary for the first 6 innings of play. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Hector Neris is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Hector Neris.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a strike. The 0-1 on its way, and a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. It's 1-2.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
The 1-2. Line to the right side. Dickerson is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Strike one to start the at-bat. Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Line drive to center field. Margot is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Center fielder number 27, Matt Kemp.
So here's Matt Kemp now. His career numbers against Hector Neris. He's a .333 hitter. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Now Kemp awaits the 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Chase Headley will be the one to start us off when we return. It's the Padres 4 and the Dodgers 2. Pedro Baez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Pedro Baez.
Digging in and looking for more, Chase Headley. He went deep last time up.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat, he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Digging in to try it again, Austin Hedges. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Line softly toward the hole. Utley for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Ready for another chance? Freddie Galvis. Career numbers against Baez. He's 0 for 5. First pitch of the at-bat. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. Padres go down quietly, but they still lead this one 4-2. In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Chase Utley.
Trevor Rosenthal will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Trevor Rosenthal.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1.
1-0.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Utley waits. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. To third. Headley's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. 8th inning here from Petco Park. The Friars out on top in front of their home crowd as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. Next for the Dodgers, Kyle Farmer. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
This one's down to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The pitcher, number 52, Pedro Baez.
Justin Turner will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 10, Justin Turner.
And that's a fair ball, line to the right side. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes one, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, Breivik Valera. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
First delivery to him on the way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he takes a cold strike 1.
Hey, that pitch right there caught entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on that one.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs? I don't think he's working around him.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And my goodness, that nearly got him as he had to back away from it. It's ball 3.
I certainly don't think there was any intention there, but when you see a fastball elevated coming at your face, your first thing is to get out of the way.
Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Popped him up. And Hosmer will just look this one in, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Scott Alexander is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 75, Scott Alexander.
Hunter Renfroe is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe.
2-2.
Hit on the ground to third. Valera is there. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Manuel Margot.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now the pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Hoskins waits on it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Tony Kemp.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tony Kemp. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch on its way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. The 0-1 on its way. Sliders in for a strike. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. We've played 8 full. Padres lead it 4-2. Downtown San Diego shining bright as it always does. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Brad Hand comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. And now is Yasiel Puig. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. First delivery to him on the way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. High and deep to center field. Margot ranging back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. His career line against Brad Hand, just a 1 for 12 career line. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. He's set and the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. 0-1 the count. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
Now this crowd of over 38,000 on their feet. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games. But they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on that now.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Padres took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Dinelson Lamet earns win number 7 on the season, permitting only 1 hit in 6 complete innings. Brad Hand closes the door for the save, his 32nd of the season. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, click over to theshownation.com.
The final line score of our ball game tonight for the victorious San Diego Padres.